I mean, I love networking events because you're able to, your conversation is already in a template. You already know what this is about, what um, this gathering is about. You already know, so it's already in a template for you. So that makes it easier for me to just talk. I can talk that talk when I'm talking about something. When I'm speaking of something that, um, when I'm speaking of something that is of importance or significance to you or me, and in this case, because we're networking, is beneficiary for both of us. Else we wouldn't be networking. We wouldn't be here trying to link. Um, Networking for an introvert, I don't see it as a problem. I think it's, when they label you as an introvert, when you're labeled as an introvert, I don't see that as a problem for someone that's in, let's say, in a, like I say, in a business setting, a CEO setting. That's why there are a lot of introverted businessmen superstars. A lot of businessmen have done well because you're able to, like I said, you can put that stuff in. Um, you can you can put that stuff in a frame what you're here to speak on. And when you put an introvert talking about something they know, me personally, again, they say that there are at least 4 different sorts of introverts. When I speak to you, I want to be clear that you understand that this is my version, and what made me is where I grew up, um, what I thought of myself, what everybody else thought of. There are a lot of um, different traits that we have. I think what's important to know is um, interior wise, we're all the same. Um, on the surface, there are some things that have made us different sorts of introverts, right? Again, I didn't know what an introvert was up until um, a few, well, more than a few years ago, but quite some time ago. And the word haven't even heard until the 90s. I haven't even heard of such. Um, and again, because we were too busy just living life and trying to navigate through this stuff. Some of the stuff I just got through myself. This is why I'm talking to y'all now, because I hopefully this can be able to help you. Because I didn't have someone to talk to, a therapist, none of that, to talk through this stuff, to get through this stuff. I got through this introversion through life, right? And I came out on the other side. We're never done until we're in the ground. But I came out on the other side. This is why I'm against this sad introvert, anxiety-driven introvert, don't like people. This is why I'm against it. I am a true introvert. Nobody can tell me that I'm not. You haven't lived the life I've lived. So I'm sure there are going to be some similarities to what I'm saying, and then there's going to be some things that are way off from you, and I get it. But take what you can from me, because I am a true introvert. I've lived 50 years in this body being that, 50 years in this world, in the extroverted world, at least 50. And I just want to be helpful, and I just want to save you a trip from yourself, because the self could take you on a trip. Um, it's just, again, to be extreme, but it's a superpower. I believe it is. I believe anything that makes us like different from someone else, stand out, or anything that is anything that is. Um, I believe it gives you an edge, right? But people are very fearful of these edges, or they don't understand them. The edge that's given to you, the superpower per se. Um, like I think people with ADHD, I believe it's a superpower. I believe it's just a untapped superpower, or a superpower without a system. I believe ADHD is a superpower. I believe Asperger's is a superpower. Oh my God, I know some of the most talented Asperger people with Asperger's. on the spectrum, and it's unbelievable. It's remarkable. It's remarkable some of the things they do. See, they pinpoint a thing, and that thing, it's remarkable how focused they become on that thing. So why would a focus be a problem? Why would having too much energy be a problem? It's a super problem. It's only a problem because you have too much of it, because life is out of whack, because it's not balanced. But it wouldn't be a problem. It would be a superpower if it was understood and we could get it. Extroversion is a superpower, if you want to. My point is, we all have some sort of superpower, right? Extrovert, they have too much energy, right? They don't really sap. They don't get energy sapped. They have too much. They have a lot. They burn it quicker. That's a superpower, right? You got introverts who get sapped out quick, right? But their superpowers are many, you know. The ability to think, the ability to focus on thinking while the world is just spinning around them. Superpower. The ability to be silent, to find the power in silence, right? To be cool under pressure. You know, that's the opposite of the extrovert, which makes it, again, some sort of superpower. Yeah, but as we go forward into this new year, me personally, the new year starts when the crops, the flowers bloom and all that, spring, for real. But we'll take that. We'll take the celebration, and I say to you, man, give them what they asked for this year. Do your thing. Use your superpowers. Use them like crazy. Do that thing you want to do. Find your purpose. Okay? Find your purpose. I believe in God. I believe my purpose is through God. I believe we have free will, for certain, but I'm going to use mine to make sure that I do carry out my purpose for God, for me. Because other than that, it's nothing worse than a grown man with no purpose. There's nothing worse than it. And your purpose changes, you know. Your purpose for man changes, but your purpose for God, it stayed the same your whole life. You just haven't hit that mark. I'm rooting for you this year. I'm rooting to hear about more introverts that have won this year. Like, you're going to win this year, I promise you. Actually, let's do it together. You can win with me. Make sure you subscribe and holler at me any chance you get. I'm looking forward to speaking to you. I am your therapy and you are mine. But it's a label. It's not who I am. I might say introvert 1,000 times, but it's a label. Okay? I'm the inner city introvert, but it's a label. But that label is controlled and understood. Yeah. My name is Paris. Let's be clear. That introvert is definitely a label. And so you can't let it have too much power over your life. If they say, well, introverts don't do that. When you wake up in the morning, you get up and you say, you know what, I'm going to do a thing that they say introverts don't do. That's what I've done. I'm not trying to become an extrovert or ambivert. I'm just who I am, and I'm using what I have, and I'm doing the best with what I can. See y'all next time.